Greetings everyone, hello and welcome back to Manor Lords Extreme Edition, playing this game on the highest possible difficulty and beyond that. And we are still in winter, though we can see already on the patches of green that we may come to an end of that soon. It's February still, may still be a blizzard here or there, but overall I think the hardest part is behind us for this winter. We have a bit of food in, we have firewood in, we have not the best approval rating at this point, but still on a good way here. Clothing market supply is countering the church level penalty a bit, and we are building now that church. Thinking about how long it took me the first time around to build a church and how quickly we had to build it now is just amazing and shows how many ways you can play this game actually. Yeah, hopefully before winter ends we finish this massive construction. It's going to take a while. One family is going to work on this completely for now. I would still like to have the other family working a bit on timber there, honestly, because we're going to need that for more construction soon. In 289 days, we're going to see the first raider attack, so this will be also one of my main focuses for the first year, building up a smaller army, and of course also making sure that no one leaves town. Quite the opposite, more people want to move in. This is still going to be a bit of a challenge to tackle though. For now, we can enjoy a new construction. And also the sun on our skin, of course. Yeah, the basic industry is working, slaughtering deer, making leather out of them. Another ruling army was sighted. Over there, it's some brigands of the Baron, fighting over there against probably the bandits. I hope they're not coming to us, right? Nah, doesn't look like it. They're not on their way to us right now. Should not. The next log is coming in, and once we have the 5th log, we can actually assign another family to this construction site. Once again, on this difficulty, we are going to need to micromanagement quite a bit. Micromanage because you need to really optimize your flow here if you don't want anyone to leave. Yeah, the church penalty is at -11 now. There's the 5th log. Let's unassign the people from the logging camp. We still have 13 timber left, right? So this is fine. So there's going to be 2 families now, at least 4 people working on this construction site. For the stone and the planks, you don't need the oxen. There it is. Construction finally starts. Takes a long time just to get the resources over. -14 was the unhappiness now for the church alone. And with that, it's March, the end of winter, beginning of spring, and the church has been finished. Holy cow, what an endeavor. We're going to assign immediately a family here to the saw pit again, because we're going to need more planks. And the other family I'm going to assign to the stonecutter camp once more, because we're going to need more stone. Now, let's just check it in. Church level too low is still ticking, but it should be the last tick that we had now. Cloth market supply, and there it is. The church level also gives me a bonus now. It's important that we get now to 50% plus, because only then people would like to move in. Alright, next we have the burgage plot number 6 finished. That means we have theoretically now a new place for new families to move in. And we're also building now the forager hut. Very important to get the food variety up, and only with this do we get then enough approval rating, hopefully, to push beyond 50%. Going to take a bit of time. And that was the family that was actually working on the saw pit, because we have the 20 planks that we need for the manor house. And the stone cutters are at 3 stone. Do we have only 3? Yes, we only have a 3. We do need 15 for the manor. They're over there, cutting still away a bit. Some patches of snow still somewhere to be found. The remnants of a winter gone now, hopefully. Even though I live in Austria and we still even have snow in April, so don't quote me on that. There we have it, the forager hut on its way to completion, and we're going to assign a family to that right away. That's actually more important to me right now than more timber. Because for timber we have everything in, right? Alright, let's just quickly look it out. I don't think there's no attack coming in for now. That's how it's supposed to be. But a bandit camp just got closer, I think. This one here. And look at that. Right on the road. They stand. Not that far away from us. Alright, March. Those berries should have regrown now fully, yes. It's a bit of a distance there, right? So it's going to take them quite some time. But they're already here. And as you can see, they're actually using this road. We should expand this road a bit further up, so they take this road then actually. To those berries, and let's make that road all the way then here, and then... Oh, it's already too far anyway. There's another forest road then, leading to these guys. Right. You need to have those roads really to optimize transportation. Now, the church level is giving me a nice boost now, finally. Food variety is the next boost now. We're at 45% approval rating. It's March, so for April I want to get positive. Right? And that means we need to have the berries in, and they need to also build then a market stall. That's really important too. At least it's warm, finally. Oh, and we're really high up, right? Look at that distance. Beautiful. It's April, and the food variety should be kicking in now. There it is, market food variety. Since we have now also berries in here, right? Meat just was stolen by bandits. Yeah, there's not that much we can do about that right now. It's those bandits camping over there. They're not really coming to us. Like us, they really just transfer them with their pure mind forces, which is okay to me. Because if they get too close, they actually burn my houses, and we don't want that. Meat is though something we should get in plenty, since we have this rich wild animal deposit over there. 32 there still is, and yeah, the berries we also finally use now. Alrighty, how's the stone looking? 15 stone we have. We theoretically have everything for that manor now to build, and I think we should be doing it. If I'm not completely mistaken. I could still move that family now from the stone cutter over there again to my logging camp. There's one more thing, and that's we need more planks actually then. 20 will not be enough. Let's just keep it waiting through April and hoping that this approval rating goes to 50 now. It should. There's really nothing in the way anymore. They have everything now, right? Food variety is also there. 2 types of food. Yeah, the rain. Please don't be unhappy because of the rain. Those are some very picky survivors. Okay, just up here, we can then build our manor house. I would like to have it here because it's in the open. We can actually uproot both of those trees. I would like to do this. So that we can build some defense around it then too, right? For now, I cannot afford any defense, so don't even get the ideas here. But of course, it's planned at some point. Let's build it. And left and right, we then have the roads going away from it. Over here as well. And then probably, yeah, probably some over here. This road does not need to be set in stone though. We'll just see. And this road continues right away then to this iron deposit here that we are also going to need at some point. Very good. Now, who's building this? Yeah, no one right now. I'm still trying to get a few more planks in. And a bit of timber. No one's working here now, right? No. Yeah, it'll need to be that last family here. 5 timber left then after this. So let's unassign them. And let's start with the construction of the manor house. This is once again also going to take quite some time. Especially since it's pretty far away too. And let's just have this road then here as well going down. It needs to have a road connection after all. These guys now have everything fulfilled. I will not upgrade at this point, because if I upgrade, we create new demands and they will be unhappy once more. We're at 50%, just like that. It's tiny, it's tight, but at least there's a small spark of happiness here. And with that, we get a low population growth. And I hope we can keep this active now, because then someone will move in to this boogish spot. Meanwhile, they continue now delivering those resources up. It's one family, right? Husband, wife and son doing the job here. $54. It's still probably going to take a while for a family to move in, since we have a very high disapproval rating setting on this difficulty level. So it takes them a bit longer than usual to actually kick in, right? For Crown Falls. It's May, and as you can see, the approval drops again, because on this difficulty level, it basically drops every month once more. And yeah, we need to get to 50% once more. And then, once again, we have another chance in May to get that next family in. Living space, we theoretically have 8 now. That's because the manor also counts as a living space for 2 families. Plenty of leather, plenty of meat in right now. And also berries. Best job in the world. Under these conditions, staying at the market and selling stuff. After a while, all the resources are in. It only took us a full month. And we can now finish that construction. And with that, we have finished the manor house. Oh boy, that's great. Because with that, also now we have the retinue assembled. And those 2 people, or those 2 families, are also now a family that we can reassign. So we have now actually 7 families that we can work with. Perfect. That's a nice boost to us, and the retinue is there. It's not going to be enough though for this raider attack that is happening in 196 days. Until then, we need to prepare more. Let's have... Is there someone moving in here now? No, there's not. We still need to build a few more burgages now. That would be my next target. And we can do this here. So I would like to have... Let's just see... I mean, we can go crazy here then with the amount. Let's start small. And I think... not enough goods for this. Probably should wait for a bit more timber to roll in. Let's assign a person to the timber again. We don't have any timber anymore. 5 left. Approval rating once more, 53%. So hopefully we're getting that family moving in now. There hasn't a single family been moving in yet, right? We still want to get an additional family there somehow. The thing is, it's much easier for people to leave the town than actually moving in. 56 we have. Come on, before May comes to an end, please. Take me in a family. 185 days for the raiders. Enough timber is coming in, so we could probably plan it out now. And it's June, unfortunately no new family, so the approval rating goes down again, though only to 50% this time around, not 42 anymore. So we should be green way sooner, and hopefully in June get the first family moving in. And there it is, a family started moving in. We have the first growth, perfect. With that, let's go ahead right away and build us more burgages now. Probably going to have it then all the way here now. We should have enough timber. Yep, there you go. Making this a nice bigger plot that we have then all the way here to this area there. Looks fine. 8 logs it is. Right, and we can then have this road here on the back, or we just build more houses than there. That would be fine too. This one, also another one. Construction that we need, and that is the storehouse. Finally now we have this one then, because with this I can then also finally unassign people from the woodcutter lodge, for example, and as long as someone is then living in the storehouse, right, we have always someone that puts up market stalls for us. Let's go ahead and have this one here then somewhere just beside the church in this tiny area that we have available. Probably looking up to the north here, because we are going to move that industry zone further and further away then. Alright, we're going to set this one on high priority. We want to finish up Burgage as quickly as possible, because as long as we don't have finished this one here, we have no more population growth. So it's super important that we finish this for the next month then, for new families to take in. And then we have the storehouse as the next highest priority, right? So this one actually is the highest one now, very high. Actually, let's make this one very high, because it already has a log, right? Feels good to have additional workers ready. All this is available. We are not going to work on that for now. Resources stolen by bandits once more. 7 meat. We still have enough meat though. And there's the next Burgage pot ready for action. Perfect. So we have some population growth again. Let's hope that it ticks. And now the storehouse is being built. And there it is, also the storehouse. Finally, we can now store things here, and they are then protected from the weather as well. Now they can actually finish then the remaining plots here. Even though I probably only finish one more, and then we're going to assign this family to the saw pit, because we need planks then as well. We're rather low on planks though. I just might assign the second family here to the logging camp now too. Yeah. Very good. Let's assign them to this. Pushing the logs a bit, and then the planks. 59 approval rating for this month left. I think June will be over soon now. And there's also the first goods coming in to the storehouse. 153 days left for the raiders. A new family moves in. Perfect. There we have them. We still have one more space left. Yes. So they will finish the construction of the burgages. And then we can actually assign them to the saw pit. I don't know why this resets all the time. Construction reserve. Let's go up here to 7 this time around. You always need to have logs available. And family number 10 moves in. It's August right now, so summer is coming to an end soon. Let's enjoy the warmth. And with family number 10, we have grown rather quickly right now to 34 people total population. Of course, we still need to make sure that we can supply all of these people. They're moving in right here. So this is the last one here. And we still have those 2 burgages then left for more growth. Now the question is, when should we upgrade? Because the moment I upgrade, we do lose approval rating again. And we probably will lose then the growth rating. Alright, and I definitely want to get some arches done there too. 119 days left. Now, while this is all coming along now, we already need to think about several burgage pot level 2s now, as their demand will rise. So for this, we will need then to upgrade the church, we will need to build a tavern, and we also need to provide more variety, especially also in cloth and food. So for this, what we need to do is actually 2 things that are going to take us quite some time. First of all, the mining pit, right? The mining pit I cannot just build anywhere. We need to have this right on the clay deposit here, and we need to do this because I need to get the roof tiles that we're going to need then for the upgrades. So let's actually go ahead and have us this mining pit right over here, just beside my stone deposit them. The problem is you need to get that log over, right? So this is going to take a while to get that ox all the way to this area. So hopefully they start with that rather quickly. That is number 1. Number 2 is that we should start with the trading at some point soon. And for this I need a trading post. Now the trading post, this is actually where then the traders are coming in, and we probably should have it somewhere over here on our way to the main road, right? So the traders actually also pass by quite often. We need to make sure, as we can see here, we have the overlaps with the animal deposit. This is a bit of a problem. So I'm going to actually make it so that we can build these things here, but we need to make sure that we are actually not interfering with that animal yeah, habitat that we have there, right? So this is that. This is also going to take quite some time here to build. So let's place it right here on our way to the King's Road, and also, yeah, on the same road that the storehouse is. It's a bit further away, but this is not going to play an issue, because the storehouse, the trading post, only use normal people to deliver, not the oxen. So the distance is not that important to me right now. And let's have it here then as well. Perfect, not interfering with that. Another thing we should work on is a granary. This one requires those stone, so for that I will need more workforce in this regard. We have lots of timber right now, so let's reassign someone from that. And 115 days. Yep, let's also upgrade the first brokerage plot to level 2. This will cost me another 4 timber. And this is actually going to be then the first factor for this approval then, right? So with this, we're going to lose approval rating now once this is level 2, because those guys basically have higher demands. But yeah, that's just how it goes. All right, that oxen, he's doing an amazing job right now. Unfortunately, that clay deposit is pretty far away. Yeah, so this is that. Can't change it. 2 families are working on the construction of all of this. So yeah, we're still limited by the oxen though, right? All right, the pantry is full, so this is then also my granary that we're going to need. And yeah, let's actually assign someone to the stone cutter again. We are going to need some stone as well. Still going to produce me some more planks, because we're probably going to use them as export good. And 100 days before the raiders attack. Where is my construction team? Cutting stone is fine. Working on the trading post right now. Working on the upgrade perhaps? No, not really. They should be working somewhere. Go on, finish this one please. We need the clay. It's not a lot of clay though that we get out of this, right? 67 only. September, a new family moves in. Perfect. We still have one more brokerage left. There it is, mining pit finished, and we're going to assign someone right away to this, getting us some clay over. This will be easy. This will not require an ox or anything like that, getting that clay over. Alright, I don't think I'm going to need anyone at Tannery for now. Let's actually reassign it to the storehouse. So this family is now going to transport all kinds of resources to the storehouse, and depending if it's a consumer good, actually creates then also a market stall out of this. So the cloth stall should still be there. There it is with the 10 leather on board. That's the family basically doing the job there. And we have still 11 market stalls left over here. So this is also fine. Just, you know, you can see this actually done. Perfect. Now, this one has 3 clays coming in. We're going to need the next good for this then already, the clay furnace. We have the stone. Perfect. And let's have this one, yeah, probably a bit further over here and snap it to the road there. To start producing some roof tiles then for us as well. Yeah, farming will not be possible for this year. We could, however, already check the fertility ratings, and as we can see, emmer would be nice in this area. Barley would be great. There's no barley. Okay, we cannot farm any barley in this territory. I could try it here as well. Better than nothing, I guess, but I can already see that we are going to rely heavily on importing barley, right? There's the trading post ready for action. That's going to be great, and here we can now start the trading. I would like to export planks until we have 20 left. Alright, so 20 might be a good point for this one. Roof tiles will be another nice exporting route then for us, as long as we have some of that available to import some barley for the tavern at some point. Alright, a wood it's September, and apiary also doesn't make a lot of sense at this point. It's all about that preparing now for the raiders. And for this, we really want to finish now that construction here, Brokerage Plot 2. Also interesting, the penalty is already kicking in, lack of entertainment, before it actually has been finished. Right, so the moment we start the upgrade, the moment the penalty actually kicks in for the entertainment, which is the tavern, of course. But we need it. We need that Fletcher for the bow production. Really going to take... Really takes time, right? But 70 days should be fine. There it is. Burgage plot number 2. We have the first upgrade. And we are immediately going into the Boyer's workshop. 4 planks it takes. This is just beside us. He's loading it into a cart. I love the details. And, oh, transporting it to the storehouse most likely. Yep, where we have that working. The clay furnace is still under construction, alright. Have no family for that right now. I think we have enough stone though. 20 stone, yep. We don't need a stone cutter anymore. Let's actually unassign it. I really want to finish that Boyer's workshop now. Would be great if we still have 60 days left for this. There you go. And we have the first artisans now living in Crown Falls. These guys are now producing bows for us. Yeah, they do have higher demands though. The church level I hope we can actually fulfill pretty soon. The third type of food will only be possible after spring or in spring again. And the clothing stall will also not be really possible right now. I would need a second artisan to produce shoes, right? Is that possible already? I think not. No, we need some coin at least for that, right? We're getting taxes in, of course, with the Fletcher now. So we're getting 1 coin per month, but that's not enough. So I really need to have a trader now here that is then going to start moving the resources over to this trading post here right beside the road. And it's going to start with the planks, of course. There's really... we have 50 berries. It would be nice to sell some of them, right? Let's actually sell them at least until 40. It's a tiny amount, but it's at least something. Hide, leather. Leather actually needs a root, so this is not possible. Yeah, that's about it. So I can only hope that we actually make some coin out of that now. Clay furnace, in the meantime, is also coming along. Even though we don't even have anyone unassigned right now. Lots of timber we have. Let's get the logging people to construct something here. 60 days left for the raiders to attack. And yeah, the Fletcher workshop is active. We can now also activate the first archer militia. There you go. And the first person is already in this militia. It's going to take a while now for this to ramp up. And the more archers we have before they come in, the better, of course. So it all depends now on the speed of my Fletchers. On my boyas. Bowmakers, that is. A new family moves in. And with that, we are also at the limit of my burgages. So I will need more burgages now to construct as well. So far, so good. It's all now war preparation. Preparing for that. And then we have the second winter upon us as well right after. In Manor Lords Extreme. Stay tuned.